Welcome to Moody's Mixer, one of my prostate cancer, no fear necessary. I hope you're enjoying this with me, and today we're going into a new year, so I just want to have just a little fun, a little bit, lighten it up, but also to things out there to take into 2023, so your 2023 is the best year. That's just to set some goals, and I know this is the time to set New Year's resolutions. It's such a beautiful evening here that I'm just outside, just kind of enjoying this great weather. I do is break up things into seasons, quarters. So I'm always looking for a measurement point to have a measurement period. And that's one of the things that's been very important in my life and in my career, is to have a measurement period. One of the things I talked about is, a millionaire. What does that look like? So one of the things I want to start us off with is a personal financial statement. And it's something that I found to be very important as it relates to my journey in life, but also as a profession, as a CPA, and especially as an auditor, really looking at results of operation from year to year for the same company and for different companies in the same industry. What are the measurement tools we use to help them improve their value, improve their process, their productivity? And it's always looking at data. And it's always looking at data differently for each company. I got a funny story to tell you. So Sunday, this is my relaxed day. I'm just going to relax. Next thing you know, I hear a buzzing. It's a fly. I'm like, oh man, a fly, got in the house. So it's kind of funny, insects and flies almost kind of become your pets here. It's kind of like I go to the door, I hear them buzzing around the door, I open the door, let them out before I try to maybe kill them. So I thought I'd let one out, and I'm like, okay, he gone. Then I hear buzzing again. I'm like, man, I could have sworn I got him out. And so I look at him and I kind of see him over there. So I hit my fly swatter, so I kind of knock him down. He down on the ground. Then I hear another one. I'm like, oh, there's a few in here. The next few minutes, I realized I got a bunch of flies in my house. And I don't know how they got in there, where they came from, what's going on. So now I'm getting up, in and up out of my chair, got this fly swatter, I have it here next to me. I go take it over to the window, knock it down, leave the fly swatter there, then I hear him, then I'm like, man, where's my fly swatter? You know how it is, Now I'm in a battle with these flies. So here I am, think I'm gonna have a quiet Sunday, and now I'm fighting flies. Now I'm fighting these flies for about 2 hours. You have it and you just hold it in your hand. I'm just kind of like, okay, come on, y'all. I'm just looking for them. I can hear them. They're just making these sounds, right? I got this fly swatter, right? So I'm swatting these flies. I'm like, man, get out of here. So now TV on, I'm watching TV, but now I'm in a battle with these flies. So now I got this fly swatter like it's a bat. I'm like, come on, I'm waiting for them to come by. They big enough that, I can hit them. So I'm swinging out and hitting them, knocking stuff over, I'm just like, man, I'm mad. So now I'm like, okay, this has gotten personal. So now I'm just swatting these flies, killing them. So at the end of these 2 hours, I look down by my door, there's about 20 dead flies down there. I'm like, where all these flies come from? But after 2 hours, I didn't hear anymore. So now I gotta sweep all these flies out. You know how, we had these screen doors and porches back in the day, and the flies would get in between there, and at the end of the day, man, you have a whole bunch of flies. But it's like these flies just attacked me for 2 hours. And I ain't do nothing but just try to have a nice evening, just relax. Flies kind of interrupted my day that I was going to have. But then it ended up becoming really funny and really becoming a joke. Because I was like, all right, guys, I said I just wanted to relax. I ain't had nothing to do I ain't had no flies all year, and now I got flies today. So, at the end of the 2 hours, I ended up just kind of laughing because I realized I just had a joke played on me. But sometimes things, our plans, don't always go the way we want them to, we anticipate it. And sometimes those interruptions teaches us and shows us something different. Yeah, these flies was interrupted, but it just showed me there's certain things I can't control. But those things I can control, I'm going to use it to my advantage. And when those things come, those outliers, we got to be able to throw those outliers out and say, hey, I'm still on pace. I still had a good Sunday. It was still relaxing. It was a 2-hour game of flies. The fly. That's what I did for 2 hours on Sunday. But so we set these goals. We have all these goals. We want to do these things. And sometimes they get interrupted by a bunch of flies. And we start out thinking it's just one or maybe two. Have a fly infestation. Wow, where they come from? I ain't had them all year. Now I got them flies. Now I hadn't had them in the last couple of days. Here people set goals. What allows and gives them the ability to reach those goals or not reach those goals? What happens? Why don't we reach our goals? Is when people come and ask for advice, they want to know what to do. And as soon as you start laying down options, things to help or improve their situation, they start telling you why they shouldn't have to do it because someone else didn't do it. So now they have these answers what they don't have to do. Don't know how to do it, but they know what not to do. There's a fallacy in that, is because think you don't have to do, but you're not doing the other 99 items. But we take a piece and we want to apply it globally without having the proper methodology of data or the results, knowing what you're putting into this formula to come up with this answer. Because see, a lot of times we come up with answers, not solutions, because it may take 10 answers to come up with a proper solution. That's why analytics, algorithms are important, because not all answers are created equal. One of the things my dad always taught us is, things are not equal, but they're going to be equitable. We may look at piece counts, number of, children in the school. Schools get paid by how many children are enrolled. That's why enrollment, that's why you always hear schools talk about enrollment numbers, because the enrollment numbers tell more of a story than dollars. And so we have to start looking at data, all data by itself. One of the things I used to, I would say is, you can't throw everything in one pot. There are different weights for different things that we're cooking for different people. We may put these 10 ingredients in, but because one substituted for another, we may need more or less of something else. So to try to look at someone else's result could mean something totally different. And then the outcome, it's not going to look right, or we're going to take that number and try to apply it when we don't have what we call solid numbers. For tuning in to Moody's Mixer, wondering what prostate cancer, no fear necessary. I hope you've been enjoying this journey with me as I just live my life with cancer and through cancer. Cancer has just changed my life. Hope you get a chance to subscribe, follow, because it does help this channel grow by your participation. So please, just go ahead and click it one time for me. And please comment, because the comment allows us to interact and it allows others to see and hear they're not alone. One of the things that's been very important to me has been part of, some other cancer support groups, because sometimes it takes people that's going through the same thing you're going through to truly understand certain parts of this journey. And I'm just trying to bring this to everyone's attention so they can enjoy this journey and not to become an internal patient. So as we go into 2023, I just want to come outside here to see this evening. It's a beautiful evening here. And I'm just, just enjoying this journey. So again, thank you for tuning in to Movies Mixer. Hope to see you next week. God bless.